It's kind of hard to believe that the January 6th insurrection, it's going on 5 years. 2025, January 6, 2025 will make 5 years. On January 6, 2021, the United States Capitol building in D.C. was attacked by a mob of supporters of then U.S. President Donald Trump. Do y'all know where y'all was at that day, at that time? You remember what you was doing? I was living in D.C. at the time. And in fact, my husband was working at the Capitol. And the way he described it to me was there was a lot of frightened people hiding on the desk. At the time, he was a cook, and they all were there late, so he had to be there late. So I just saw this article where a gala or a gala, however you want to say it. I say gala, you say gala. I say potato, you say potato, whatever. But a gala in honor of the January 6th rioters was to be held in at one of his golf courses, at his Bedminster golf course. It has been postponed again. Like, when were they planning for this? And have they done this before? That's what I want to know. Let me see what this article say. I'll be right back, y'all. I gotta go and fetch my article. Y'all, holla at y'all girl, okay? I'll be back.
Who's on point like a duck or an arrow? Introducing ladies and gentlemen, be special. Said who's on point like a duck or an arrow? Introducing ladies and gentlemen, be special. Who's on point like a duck or an arrow? Introducing ladies and gentlemen, be special. Who's on point like a duck or an arrow? Introducing ladies and gentlemen, be special. I said who's on point like a duck or an arrow? Introducing ladies and gentlemen, be special. Who's on point like a duck or an arrow?
That's right. Who's on point like a dart and an arrow. Not or, but and. It's your girl, B Sparrow. Buzz Sweet Talk Radio. A second attempt to hold a gala celebrating January 6 rioters at Donald Trump's Bedminster Golf Course in New Jersey has been postponed. According to this article, independent.uk.com. Okay, the event had been scheduled for Thursday, but an update on the gala's website now shows the date as postponed and location to be announced, suggesting that the organizers may also have to change venues. Trump and former New York Mayor Rudy Giuliani were among the invited speakers, but it remains unclear whether the former president actually planned to show up. Giuliani had confirmed his attendance according to the website. We talked about Rudy Giuliani a couple of days ago, where the Georgia poll workers that sued him for defamation and won $148 million, they are now trying to sue him for assets because he filed bankruptcy, trying to protect his assets. But these two women are after him. They want what they want. You know what I'm saying? They want what they want. So the website had no explanation for the postponement and did not provide a timeline for when updated information will become available. Sarah McAbee, who runs the Stand in the Gap Foundation in support of January 6 rioters who have also been criminally charged, is trying to reschedule the event after the November election so that what? Why? You want taxpayers to pay for this? Is that it? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. So she wants to schedule the event after the November election. According to the New York Times, citing text messages that it had obtained. So this is according to the New York Times. I want you to know that we fought under the absolute last minute to have the event, but there were multiple issues outside of our control. The main one being safety concerns of attendees and staff, a text message reportedly said. The event is personal for McAbee, as her husband, Ronald Colton McAbee, is serving 5 years in prison for attacking police officers during the riot at the Capitol. The Independent has contacted the Stand in the Gap Foundation for comment. The gala billed itself as a celebration of 20 defendants who formed a prison choir and recorded a song called Justice for All, a version of the national anthem featuring Trump's voice speaking the Pledge of Allegiance. The gala website also says that the event was to pay tribute to all J6 defendants who have shown incredible courage and sacrifice. They showing honor to people that broke down into the Capitol, not the people, the police, the men and women police officers that tried to obtain some type of order. They're not paying homage to them. They paying homage to the people that ran up in the Capitol. The big draw for the event, aside from a potential Trump appearance, was the chance to win a Justice for All Donald Trump and J6 Prison Choir plaque. That's right. Y'all heard it. A Justice for All Donald J. Trump and J6 Prison Choir plaque.
Buzz Tweet Radio. You're listening to Buzz Tweet Radio.
What is up, y'all? You're listening to B Sparrow on Buzz Tweet Talk Radio.
Let me say this again for the people in the back. The big draw for the event, aside from a potential Trump appearance, was the chance to win a Justice for All Donald J. Trump and J6 Prison Choir plaque. The item celebrated the song's brief moment at the top of the Billboard music charts shortly after it was released. The plaque was part of an auction, the proceeds of which would have gone to directly support the January 6 defendants and their families, providing much-needed assistance during these challenging times. This is a rare opportunity to own a piece of history while making a significant impact on the lives of those who have shown incredible bravery and sacrifice, the website stated. No, they're not talking about the men and women police officers that tried to maintain some type of order. They're talking about the people that ran up in the Capitol. These are the people that they honor. There have been previous attempts to hold the gala. A flyer for that event showed tickets priced ranging from $2,500 for an individual to $50,000 for a table of 12 with a speaker seated at the table, according to Midas Touch. I don't know what Midas Touch is. Maybe some type of magazine or newspaper. I don't know. The second attempt at the gala had been planned ahead of Trump formally becoming a felon later this month. The Republican presidential candidate will be sentenced on September 18th after being found guilty on 34 felony counts in the Stormy Daniels hush money case in New York in July. Once he officially becomes a felon, the former president will be legally prohibited from associating with other felons, according to Tristan Snell, an attorney that prosecuted the Trump University case. So there you have it. A gala for the people that ran up into the Capitol on January 6th of 2021 and started an insurrection will be honored. They are planning a gala for them, not the men and women that worked so hard to try to bring order to the chaos. The police officers, they're not honoring them, they're honoring the rioters. What do y'all think about this? Let me know. It's your girl B Sparrow, Buzz Sweet Talk Radio. Yo, y'all, holler at y'all girl, okay? Well, okay.
I can tell that they all scared of revolution. They ain't even trying to find out a resolution. I'm talking heal the body, free the mind, evolution. They don't really understand, man, they never do it. They acting all stupid.